Now let's talk about defensing the underhook. You should know how to defend the underhook as well as be able to get into it. Okay, first of all, when a man gets an underhook, you want to try to protect your legs as much as possible. Basically what we're talking about here is just keeping this elbow in close to your body and not giving him anything to shoot at. First defense we're going to talk about is just post his shoulder this way and raise the elbow high. The elbow comes high and back to the inside. Okay, we're posting his shoulder, elbow high. Notice, as I take my elbow high, I turn it towards the inside, back down. As you take it back down, you lower your center of gravity. Now, you don't take it up this way and raise your body. That gives him a chance to shoot in on your legs. Boom, right there. From here, notice, elbow up, body down, and back in. Okay, so from here, back in again. Okay, another thing that might be available to you in this position is just to take his head. Oftentimes, you can reach over this way, like such, and just pull his head in a circle towards his underhook, that way. The underhooks, hook his head. Now, immediately pull, that way, and move in a circle towards the front of his body. Remember we talked about before, his body has to follow his head. So by doing this, pulling his head this way, now you move that way. The other thing you can do, before he gets it in deep, is a quick pummel. For instance, say Rick digs on this side. I just go back to the inside. Again, you know he's good with the underhook. He digs in, you go back to the inside. Dig in, back to the inside. Here's a good little drill. One man digs for an underhook, he goes to the inside. He digs for one, I go to the inside. Okay, we just keep doing that. This can become automatic in competition if you work on this in your drills. You can do this to both sides. I dig in, he goes inside. The key here is to keep your elbow close to your body. So that now, watch. When I dig in on Rich this time, if immediately he goes back to the inside, I'm not going to have my underhook. Right there. Right there. That stops the underhook immediately. The next thing I'm going to do is show you some ways that you can take this man down from a defensive standpoint and put him towards his back. The first thing I'm going to show is a carry. If the opposition has an underhook on this side and he's not in a strong position, as we talked about before, he needs to move towards the front. Oftentimes, the opposition, not knowing this, will move this way. Okay, that's when you start looking for your fireman's carry. If at all possible, you try to position yourself so that your penetrating leg is forward, this way. Control the arm, hit right in on your fireman's carry, and take him over. That's something you might want to look for if you know the opposition has a good underhook series. Your underhooks, again, right here, you try to position yourself from here. You pull, hit right in on the carry position, and take him over. The next thing you can do when he has it on the hook is just drop your weight. Drop your weight down. What we're going to do is drop the weight down, step behind his near leg, like such, this way. What you're going to try to do here is hook on the inside of his leg, like that. Once you can get control of the inside of his knee, then you want to reach behind with the other hand. Now you have him trapped in there, you can take him straight towards his back. Okay, again. In this position here, drop your weight, step behind the leg. Drop your weight, step behind the leg. Now reach behind the leg, lock your hand. Pressure down and towards his back. The other thing that you can do from this position, say he has a nice high underhook position and you're having trouble getting down or getting into a position so that you can hit your fireman's carry. From here, what we want to do is jack that arm up even higher. Lift it up higher, and we're just going to do a back trip. Step behind the leg. Take him straight back that way. Okay, again. He has the underhook on from this position here. Lift it high. Step behind the leg. Come under the arm on the other side. Under the arm on the other side. Now just drop. Take him straight towards his back. Okay, let's show that one more time. Okay, right here he has it high. Lift, step behind. Right here. Make sure that you trap his leg Make sure that you have control of his hips. Underhook. Now just start to lean. You can right back towards his back.